Hey Josh, how you doing? You know, last time we talked, a couple nights ago I called you by accident, but that really wasn't by accident. It was kind of like, I had called you the day before and you said, I was thinking of calling you, and you never did, and it was sort of disingenuous of you to even say, I was thinking of calling you when I knew you weren't thinking of calling at all. So then I made up this story, like I thought, well, I gotta call Josh and see how he's doing. So I made up the story about dialing the wrong number. Well, that was a lie. I actually tried calling you, and then you claimed to be busy. So all this stuff about, oh, I was busy or whatever, I don't buy it anymore. But anyways, this is the super cool rig you built last summer. And I thought, I gotta get this on video for Josh, so I can break it down and use the parts for something else. So I thought I'd show you what we had here. Now if you remember, we had these two rods that had to come apart at the same time, you know, equally. So we created these two linear carriages that go side by side with a secondary 375 series little linear mover in the back that has this little plexiglass triangle on it that comes through. Then we had, I'm not sure what was here, maybe that was a stop or something. We had, down here you had a couple base plates with a double stick on them, and then there was a couple more up here which I removed to use for something else. And I don't know what this one was, but basically that's all it did. It split those rods apart and did what it did to the product, which we can't name, and I don't even remember what it was. But that's it right there. So this is 375 series with some little poly bushings and a rubber band. 375 series little linear mover, plexiglass triangle, 500 series linear bearing setup carriage right here. And then you had made those rods that came out the front with spikes on them. Remember those? So this was a cool little rig. Then we had these stops on here that you could bring in. I see you've got a Sharpie mark here on both sides. So these probably were in tighter so you could know exactly where you're moving with it. So that's that. Now I'm going to tear it apart and make something new with it. And you don't have to call me. Our friendship is over. You know, you say you're going to call, and you never do. So we'll just say it's finished for now, because you know, I don't need that shit. It's like, if you're going to be my buddy and want to help me out on jobs and all that, you got to call back when you say you're going to call back. Right on. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye.